Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel Vance Vlog. You are already familiar with the fact that we have started a video series for the preparation of Einbürgerung test in English. Till now, we are done with 3 videos. Actually, if you have already seen our introductory video, we have divided 300 questions in 4 major parts. So then and each part will have a different name. Currently we are focusing on part number 1, which is related to the events before Second World War until the current situation of Germany. For this topic, part number 1, we have total 108 questions, and up till now we have uploaded 3 videos, each video containing 30 questions. Till question number 90, we have discussed about the Einheit or reunification of Germany, how the 5 states merged into Germany again, and about the European Union. Now, today we will start with the question number 91. So, let's start. Our first question is, wie viele Bundesländer kamen bei der Wiedervereinigung 1990 zur Bundesrepublik Deutschland hinzu? They are asking, there is a verb maybe you know already, hinzukommen. Hinzukommen is to furthermore. Furthermore came into. So they are asking here, wie viele, how many German states kamen bei der Wiedervereinigung. We know Wiedervereinigung is the reunification of Germany, which happened in 1990. So Bundesrepublik of Deutschland hinzu. Furthermore, how many states from DDR, Deutsche Demokratische Republik, came into Bundesrepublik of Deutschland, like they re-merged again. 2 countries which were separated already, they reunited. So we already know that there were actually 5 states which we have covered in last video: Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, Brandenburg, Sachsen-Anhalt, and Thuringia. 5 states were remerged in Bundesrepublik of Deutschland. This answer is correct. Now our next question is, mit welchen Wörtern beginnt die deutsche Nationalhymne? They are asking that what are the starting words of a German national anthem? Völker mean people, population, hört die Signale, they hören to listen. Is it start with like these words, people listen the signals, or Einigkeit, Unrecht und Freiheit? Actually, Einigkeit is unity, Recht means your right or justice, and Freiheit means freedom. Maybe you are already know that we have so many height and kite in German language, Mehrheit or Möglichkeit. So just like you can actually mark here that the words kite and height, they are the starting word of German Nationalhymne or national anthem. Freude, schöner, Götterfunken. Freude means joy or pleasure. Schöner means you already know beautiful. So we are like beautiful or mind-blowing signal from Götterfunken, known as Funken is signals, and Götter is God, so signals coming from the God, beautiful signal, joyful coming signal from the God. Or Deutschland, einig, Vaterland, and it means Germany is a Vaterland, is a fatherland. Anyhow, this option cannot be correct because your country is a motherland, not a fatherland. It's a common proverb. So the correct answer is Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit. These are the words with which the national anthem of Germany starts. You can simply remember kite and height, the words, and you are good enough to go. So wie viele Bundesländer hat die Bundesrepublik Deutschland? We already know 16. Many of us are familiar with the fact that Germany has 16 Bundesländer, 16 states. This answer is correct. Let's move to the next question. Was ist kein Bundesland der Bundesrepublik Deutschland? Which one of the following is not a German state? So maybe many of you are already familiar that North Rhine-Westphalia, NRW, is a famous state. Mecklenburg-Vorpommern actually was a part of DDR and currently is a German state as well. Sachsen-Anhalt is also a German state. Only Alsace-Lothringen is not a German state. If you have seen our last video, over there we have discussed the 5 German states which reunited with 11 other states of Germany from East Germany. So Mecklenburg-Vorpommern was there with the capital of Schwerin, and Sachsen-Anhalt, the capital was Magdeburg. So Alsace-Lothringen is the state uh, which is of no state in Germany. Other three are German states. Alsace, Lothringen is not a state in Germany. So our next question is, wie viele Einwohner hat Deutschland? Einwohner mean inhabitants or population. Sometimes we also call Bevölkerung. How many inhabitants or how many people or how many residents are there in Germany? Population you can also say. So it is approximately around 80 Millionen or 80 million, or you can say 8 crore population. So you have to actually remember this figure. Maybe many of you already know this figure is 80 million. Anyhow, you have to learn this by heart, which is known as auswendig lernen in German. You have to learn it. Okay, the next question is, was is the Bundeswehr? Bundeswehr means Wehren is to defend, to fight, and Bundeswehr actually is a name of German army. It is not Polizei, it's not a Hafen is a port. It's not a Bürger initiative that it is an initiative started by German citizens. Bürger initiative. It is also not an initiative. Actually, it's a Deutsche Army. Bundeswehr is the typical name of German army, and this answer is correct. So let's move to the next question. Our next question is, was hat jedes Deutsche Bundesland? We know in Germany on the top we have a federation or Bund, and then come German states. So every German state is independent in some matters. So was hat jedes Deutsche Bundesland? Every German state has one thing. Einen eigenen Außenminister. Look, this is never possible. No, actually, German province or state can never have an exterior minister or Außenminister mean foreign minister. It's never possible because foreign minister belongs to a country, not to a province of the country. So it is not possible. Eine eigene Währung. Währung is currency. So it is also not possible. Every German state has the same euro currency. It's not possible. Country has the same currency. Eine eigene Army. Army is also is to defend the country. Verteidigen to defend. It is also on the national level, not on the state level. Eine eigene Regierung. Actually, every German state has its own government. It is sovereign in some matters. Autonomous provinces, like they have their own government, they have their own chief minister, own parliament known as Landtag. So only they have their own government, sorry, or Regierung. Army, own currency, or foreign minister is never possible. These are the things which typically belong to a federation, or on the national level. On the state level we only have German state has its own government. So eine eigene Regierung is correct. Our next question is, wie werden die Regierungschefs in die meisten meisten Bundesländer in Deutschland genannt? The Regierungschef, the boss of the government, in meisten Bundesländer, in many German states, how is known? The chief of the government, or you can say the chief minister of the government, of the state government. He is known as, not as ST minister, not as premier minister or premier ministerin. There is no such such post in Germany. Senator or senatorin. No, he or she is known as minister president or the minister presidentin. The chief or the chief minister of the state parliament is known as minister president or minister presidentin. This answer is correct. Die deutsche Staat hat viele Aufgaben. Each German German state has, you can say, federation had many tasks. Welche Aufgabe gehört dazu? Which are just like you can say, which are the tasks, or which are the Aufgabe. Many tasks are there. They have many responsibilities, and if you see below, like welche Aufgabe gehört dazu, there is a task which is mentioned here. Which one is that? Here about is Straßen und Schulen. Yes, it is the responsibility of a government to build road and schools. Definitely. They never verkauft Lebensmittel und Kleidung. It's not a responsibility of the government. Actually, to verkaufen, to sell Lebensmittel and day to day eating stuff, or your the things which normally you need for your living. So it is also not typically you can say it is not the responsibility of the government to sell the Lebensmittel or Kleidung, your Kleidung, your clothes. It's some private institute or private supermarkets are there. Even government supermarkets are there, but government is not solely responsible to sell your sell the clothes and your grocery, you can say. It is the government is never responsible for this kind of stuff. Er versorgt alle Einwohner und Einwohnerinnen kostenlos mit Zeitungen. Versorgen is to supply. What they are saying that government has a task to supply all the whole population or all the inhabitants with the kostenlos free Zeitungen newspaper. It is also not the responsibility of the government. Er produziert Autos und Busse. They produce cars and bus. It's also not a responsibility of the government. There are some private companies, OEMs responsible for that. The only responsibility of the government is to make sure that all these things, just like Angebot und Nachfrage, demand and supply should be there for Lebensmittel and Kleidung, but government never sells, government never do the business. So anyhow, they have to build the Straßen, roads and the school. It is the core responsibility of the government. The Deutsche Staat hat viele Aufgaben. German state has lot of tasks. Welche Aufgabe gehört nicht dazu? In previous question they have asked which is one of their tasks. Now they are asking nicht dazu, which is not their task. Er bezahlt für alle Staatsangehörigen Urlaubsreisen. Staatsangehörigen mean citizens. Staatsangehörigen, those who belong to the state, those who are citizens of Germany, they pay. Er bezahlt in the state pay them for Urlaubreisen. Urlaub mean vacation. They pay them for vacation. Like you want to travel to some country for the vacation, then government will pay for you. This is not the responsibility of the government. You have to save the money if you want to travel, you want to explore the world. It is your responsibility, not of the government. So nicht dazu, government never pay for Urlaub. Government pay for kindergeld, like the monthly stipend of your child. Government interested museum. Government support the museums for their renovation, for their funds. Even fördert sportler och sportlägen. Fördern is a verb we use for to promote, to facilitate. Sportler, sportsmen or sportlerin, sportwomen. So they support, they promote sports, sport person and sport women. They interested, they support the museum as well. They pay for the kinder stipends, stipend for the child, but they never pay for the Urlaubreisen. It's never, anyhow, never possible. It is not the task of the German state. So our next question is, warum kontrolliert der Staat in Deutschland das Schulwesen? Why like state is responsible and they continuously monitor, controllieren is to control. They control the schooling system in Germany. Why they control this system? Weil es in Deutschland nur staatliche Schulen gibt, that because they do, because in Germany we only have government schools or state schools. This statement is wrong. We also have some like private school or Privatschule in Germany. So this answer is never correct. That in Germany only state schools are there, government schools are there. That's why government control the schooling, or you can say the Schulwesen, the schooling system. It is not the correct answer. In Germany we also have private schools. Weil alle Schüler und Schülerinnen einen Schulabschluss haben müssen, and they are saying that the government control the schools because all the students must have Schulabschluss, or you say a diploma certificate or a higher schooling certificate. It is not necessary. Many of the children never continue their education, and they go for Ausbildung, some apprenticeship, some training. So it is also not the reason. Weil es in Bundesländer verschiedene Schulen gibt, like the government control the schools or school policy, because in German state there are different schools. It is maybe it's a correct answer that in Germany we have different schools, different kind of schools, but that is not the reason. Weil es nach dem Grundgesetz seine Aufgabe ist. That's why German state covers or controls the school system, because there is a Grundgesetz or basic constitution or basic law. Gesetz is law, Grund basic. There is a basic law in Germany in which state is responsible for the school policy. So that is why they control the school policy. State control the school policy in Germany. This is the correct answer. Note that there are only public schools, government schools, and then all of students must have Schulabschluss. Abschluss mean finishing. They should have certificate. Or it is not the correct answer. Then it is the in Bundesländer verschiedene Schulen gibt. We have different schools in different Bundesländer. If they have different school, but their schooling system is same. Syllabus in each state, within one state, the system or the syllabus is same. This answer is also not correct. The only correct answer is that's why state control the schooling system or school system, because as per the basic constitution, it is their core responsibility, one of the important responsibilities. So this answer is correct. So let's move to the next question. Our next question is: Deutschland ist Mitglied des Schengen-Abkommens. Germany is a member the Schengen-Abkommens. Abkommens mean agreement. So Germany is a part of Schengen agreement or Schengen countries. Was bedeutet das? Deutsche können in viele Länder Europas ohne Passkontrolle reisen. This is the correct answer. That Germans can travel, reisen in viele Länder Europas, in many states of Europe, ohne Passkontrolle, without a pass control, passport check, without moving through immigration counter. This answer is correct. The rest answers should be wrong. Alle Menschen können ohne Personalkontrolle in Deutschland einreisen. That all people can enter the Germany einreisen to travel in without the control, Personalkontrolle, without the personal control. It is not possible. Normally on the borders we have a control, check control, Aufenthalt und identity card is being checked. Deutsche können ohne Passkontrolle in jedes Land reisen. The Germans can travel to any country without passport control. It's not possible. They can only travel in those countries which are in Schengen agreement. Like they can travel, but the countries which are outside the Schengen, which are not in Schengen states, then over there there would be a passport control, immigration counter. Deutsche können in jedem Land mit dem Euro bezahlen. It's also not possible. In some countries, even in if you see in Schengen countries, even in Switzerland, we don't have euros. Actually, we can pay, but it's not possible that in jedem Land, in every country, Germans can pay in euro. Outside Europe, we don't have euros currency. We have to pay in their local currency. So only first option is correct, that the Germans can travel in many European countries without a pass control. Those countries which are a member of Schengen states or Schengen agreements, over there Germans can travel. So this answer is correct. So let's move to the next question. Our next question is: Welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? Which country is a neighbor of Germany? Here we have for you we have added a extra picture, which is normally, like, it is not a part of exam. It will never you will never see this picture in the exam. It will never be a part of your test, Einbildung test. But we have only display this picture here for you guys to understand where exactly Germany is situated in Europe. So from here I will try to clarify where exactly, which countries on which side of Germany, and which countries are the neighbor of Germany. So I will start from here. Whenever we want to estimate about the directions like north, east, west and south, news, as you know, news NAWS is north, east, west and south. So we always make a Z. Over here I will make a Z like this, starting from here, north, then one point is east, west and south, and my Z is completed. So starting from the top, we always make a Z like this. This will be my Z. So north, this will be east, west and south. So starting from here, directly in the north we have Nordsee, Ostsee and Denmark. So in the north of Germany we have, it is northern side, even we have some northern states as well, Schleswig-Holstein, Hamburg, they are known as northern states. So in the north we have Denmark as a neighbor. If you come down east, N E WS. So north is done. Then east side. On the eastern side, actually we have, you see these two countries, which is Poland and Chechen. So Chechen actually is Czech Republic. Sometime we think it could be Chechnya. No, actually Chechen is known as Czech Republic in English. Its German word is Chechen. So north is Denmark. In the east we have Poland and this Czech Republic. So north, east. Then you go to the west side, and in the west of Germany we have this Netherlands, Belgium, France, and Luxembourg as well. Four countries. But if you divide them further, if you are a student of geography, you can understand that the France and Luxembourg, also they are on the west side, but it is a northern and west side. And if you go up, if you see the Belgium and Netherlands, they are a northern west side. So France and Luxembourg are in the west, are on the west, but they are northern west, and Netherlands and Belgium are in the southern west. But keep it very simple. In north we have Denmark. In east of Germany, on the east of Germany we have Poland and Czech Republic. If you move east to west, you have Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and France. North, east, west, and Z is completed here south. In south we have Austria and Switzerland, just exactly sharing the border with Bayern and Baden-Württemberg. So north, east, west, south. Denmark in the north. In east we have Poland and Czech Republic. Western side we have Netherlands, Belgium, Luxembourg, and France as neighbor of Germany. And then if you come to the southern side, you will find Austria and Switzerland. So this map will never come in exam. It was only to make it easy to understand the geography of Germany. So in this, even in the next questions we don't have this picture as well. Only in this question we have drawn this picture, or we have copied this picture for you guys. So welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? If you see, Spain no, Bulgaria no, Norway no, Luxembourg. If you see here, over here, this which is known as the western side, we have Luxembourg as a neighbor of Germany. Next question is, welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? Romania, Bulgaria, Greenland, or Poland? We know Romania, Bulgaria, Greece, they are not the neighbors of Germany. Poland, on the eastern side, Eastern Europe or east of Germany, we have Poland as the neighbor. That is correct. Now the next question is, welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? Chechen, we have seen Czech Republic is on the eastern side of Germany. Bulgaria, Greenland, Portugal, they are not the direct neighbors of Germany. Only Czech Republic is the correct answer. Again, welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? Ungarn, Hungary, Portugal, Spain, or Schweiz? Schweiz, we already know that Switzerland or Schweiz is on the southern side of Germany, southern part. So Schweiz is a neighbor of Germany. Next question is, welches Land ist ein Nachbar von Deutschland? We know Finland is not a neighbor country of Germany. Denmark we have already seen. On the northern side of Germany, we have Denmark as a neighbor. Not Norway, not Sweden. This answer is correct. Now the last question of this video, last question of video number 4, last question of topic number 1. In welchem anderen Land gibt es eine große deutsche sprachige Bevölkerung? Like other than Germany, which is the country where gibt es eine große deutsche sprachige, where like we have German speaking Bevölkerung. Bevölkerung means population. Other than Germany, which is the country where we have a large population which can speak German? We already know, many of you already know, it's not Czech Republic, not Norway, not Spain, but Österreich. Actually it's Austria and Schweiz as well, Switzerland as well, but here we only have the option of Austria. Austria is the country where people can understand German, and like a big portion of population can speak and understand German. So this answer is correct. So friends, with question number 108, actually we are done with our part 1, which was related to German history, starting from the Second World War till the current scenario, European Union, and the neighbors of Germany. So this part is finished. Now we will come with the next video, which will be related to part number 2. In part number 2, we will explain you about German democratic system, German political systems, how the elections are conducted, so how the German democratic system, lower house, upper house are working, like this kind of stuff. This part will also have around, I think, three videos, 2 to 3 videos. And then our if you haven't seen our introductory video, I will highly recommend you to see our introductory video. There we have explained all our four parts, and we will have 11 videos in total, which will cover 300 general questions. After these 300 questions, we will make 16 separate videos for each state. We have 300 questions in journal and 10 questions for each state of Germany. And as we know, Germany has 16 states. So we will have 16 more videos. So for example, if you are living in Hessen, then you only have to prepare for 300 journal questions and 10 questions of Hessen. Out of the 310 questions in exam, you will have 33 questions in total. So friends, this video is done. Part 1 is finished. I hope you are liking our video. If you like our video, please like it as well, subscribe our channel, share in your friend circles. Along with this, I will also like to add one other point, as some of our YouTube viewers have suggested us that we should have a Patreon account. If you don't know about Patreon, actually Patreon is a membership platform which is for the business support of YouTubers, content creators and bloggers which are uploading their stuff. And if their viewers want to support them with as low as $1 or €1, then they can become their Patreon and can make a pledge with them that they will they give them €1 per month or even more amount more than that. So keeping in view those suggestions, we have created our Patreon account. In the description of this video, you will find a link of our Patreon account. So if you want to contribute in our efforts, if you want to contribute some money as low as €1, you can also contribute more amount or lesser amount, or even if you don't want to contribute, it's also fine. So if you want to get information of our Patreon account, you can get it information in the description of this video. Like with this Patreon account, it will really help us to come out with some great stuff for you for some more future projects. So friends, this was everything for this video. I hope you are doing great. If you have any query, any question regarding this video or the previous videos, you can put in the comment section. We will try to answer that. And then till the next video, we will say you very good luck for your Einbildung test preparation. Bye.